Okay, so the next one that we're doing is number 19. Number 19 has to do with finding the domain and range. So I know a lot of people get confused on which one is which, like which one's X and which one's Y. What I like to do is which letter comes first. D or R. Obviously D and then R. And for the X and Y is the same thing. X comes before Y. I always like to write this on whichever questions have domain and range. And then these, I know a lot of people get confused over these two. So right here is, if it's filled in, that means whenever you write the domain and range, it's included. So it's not really exactly a break because it's still passing through there. But when it's open, it is not included, so it is a break. Okay, and so what we're gonna do is let's start off with finding the domain first. So the domain is the X. So what we're gonna see here is from over here, it's going from negative infinity. And negative infinity is always, parentheses. So negative infinity with the parentheses, comma. When we go over here, that would be a break, but because it's closed, it's still included, so it's not a break. Then we go over, nothing, 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 right there. That would be a break, but as we see here, this is, right under it, and it is included in the domain, so that prevents this one from being a break. So it's actually still continuing. And then as we see based on this arrow, it is going again to infinity. So the domain is from negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay, and then the range. The range is the Y's. Okay, so we're going to start off here. This is by itself, and there is a break right here, because when we go here, this is, a break right there. So it's the -6 by itself with the bracket, because it is included, with these brackets, parentheses. And so, as we can see from this, there is a second one, because this is one by itself, and then this big one right here is another one. So we can see that it starts off again at -5, and because it's opened, it's parentheses. So it goes from -5, and we see it's going, and it went back down, and then it keeps going. So all the way up to infinity, open. I'm sorry. I meant to say, open. Okay, and so that's how you find the domain and the range. And here is a second one. This is another way that, a lot of us can use. If in this way it could be easier for you to understand. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly draw something. Okay. So let's see. Domain, range, X, Y. So what you could use is make a little, make something that could help you out. You don't necessarily have to do it this way, but make, rain's coming down. Rain's coming down. And pretend this is the roof of some place. And you're right here. And or you're right there. And you're walking and you're walking and you're not getting wet because this is all covered. And you're walking and you're walking, and then you get here and you still don't get wet because this is closed. So you know the rain can't go through it. So you walk on over here, and that's open, so that allows the rain to come through and it hits you. So that means that right there is a break on the domain. So what it would be is negative infinity all the way up to 4, like that. And because it's open, it's not included, so it's that. And there was a break, and it started up again at 4. And you know, you keep walking, and just like you didn't get wet here, you're not gonna get wet there. And it goes to infinity. Okay? And then for the range is the same thing. All you do is turn it the other way around. Okay? So you're here. You know, right here, you are gonna get wet right there. Sorry. You're gonna get wet right there. So the range, I might be wrong, and I feel like I'm gonna be wrong. The range goes from bracket -2, that's by itself, like this. And then it's gonna go from where it starts off again, which, I'm sorry, let's make that 2. From 2, and it's because it's closed, parentheses, 2, all the way up to infinity, because that arrow means infinity. So infinity. And then it'll just be print like that again.